Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and it's finally time!
The time has come. Execute Order 66.
It's finally time to review our keyboard. A couple of months ago, I unboxed this keyboard. This is the ROG Falchion. I believe this is the first 65% keyboard that ROG made.
Wow.
So why is this special aside from it being the first 65% keyboard? Is that although it is wireless, it doesn't use a Bluetooth connection to connect to your PC or laptop, but instead it uses a 2.4 GHz dongle. So that's one of the reasons that I bought this. Aside from that is that ROG promoted this keyboard to have exactly 480 hours of battery life. From there, a lot of keyboard enthusiasts really like this keyboard. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So first and foremost, let's talk about the battery life. Is 480 hours of battery life true? Well, coming from me guys, I have been testing this for a couple of months and I would have to say that 480 hours of battery life is quite true. This lasted me for almost 2 weeks, 1.5 weeks, but I have never set my RGB to the lowest setting. I've always kept it high. There, you can see it is always set on high and it still lasted me the whole week. So that is really great. 400 hours of battery life is true. Aside from that, let's talk about the many features that I really like about this keyboard. Let's start with the case / cover. If you want to travel, you want to bring your keyboard, you want to put it in your bag, you can just put this in the top, there, like so. Then put this in your bag. It will protect your keyboard from any harmful objects that are within your bag. Or if you want to let it sit on your table like so, leave it for an overnight, or you just don't want to use it and you also don't want any dust or any dirty particles to fall over your keyboard. So that's really great, and having that option to be set to high profile and low profile. So having this option to switch from high and low profiles is really great. Well, this is just based on your preferences, but I like mine to be on low profile. So aside from that, again, let's talk about the battery indicator over here. It's really helpful. Right now, it is on green because I have just recharged this keyboard. So what's great about this is that it also changes color depending on the status of your battery life. It's green when it's above 80%, I believe. Then if it goes below 80%, it goes blue. Then if it goes below 40%, I believe, then it turns red. So you have a visual indicator letting you know what battery status your keyboard is and if you need to charge it already. That's really helpful. That's very innovative. I really like that feature. And also, this battery indicator substitutes as a volume touch bar. So just touching your keyboard here and here will turn your volume up or down depending on when you touch it. So having that really easy accessible feature for your keyboard when to adjust your volume is really great. That's about it. So those are the many features that I like about this keyboard. So 1, that's the battery life. 2, the case / cover. 3 and 4 is the battery indicator and touch-based volume adjustment. Aside from that, I also like how it is a 65% keyboard rather than a 60% keyboard. Because when I'm trying to use it for work, I really like having this arrow keys right here. Having that just made working or sometimes playing more easier. So it's really great to be a 65% rather than a 60% layout. Lastly, but not the least, is having that dongle slot right here. So why is that? Well, you know, if you want to travel around with your keyboard or you just want to put it away for a while. So you can just store your dongle right here and have not to worry about losing it. So those are the pros about this keyboard. Let's talk about the cons. Or is there any cons? Well, there are only two that I really want to tell you guys. Is that although having that 2.4 GHz wireless connectivity, this keyboard has some sort of ghosting, if you want to call it that. Some sort of ghosting.
Oh my gosh! A floating shopping list! Ah!
Method or issue, there we go, that every time that I try to play or type casually, there's just that one really rogue button that keeps on popping off. But don't worry about it. It only happens when using the 2.4 GHz wireless connectivity. And although it happens, it doesn't happen that much, maybe once or twice a week. And you can easily repair that just by tapping another button or tapping another key like that or so. Wow. So that will easily solve the problem. Secondly, although I appreciated the battery life and touch-based volume slider here at the side, having that design that it's on the side, really not that great. Why? Because every time that I want to adjust my keyboard when I'm typing or I wanted to play, or when I wanted to play, I keep accidentally hitting this touch-based volume panel. So it's really irritating every time that I do that, because every time that I'm typing while listening to music, I accidentally adjust my music. Having this on the side is kinda not the best design for me. Maybe if they put it here somewhere at the top, or maybe at the very bottom, or probably, I don't know, maybe at the right, because we'll scratch that idea. I don't know how to design it properly. But having this at the side is really not that great of a design. So those are the only two issues that I found within this keyboard. Other than that, I really enjoyed having this keyboard. So the question, is buying this keyboard worth it? I would have to say yes. Despite having two major issues, design-wise and technical-wise, the pros still outweigh the cons. So if you guys are looking for a wireless keyboard this 2021, I recommend you guys to try out this ROG Falchion, because for me it's really worth it. The price, I would have to argue, it's kind of expensive, but for me it's worth it. So there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys like more videos like this, you can like and subscribe on my FB page and YouTube channel. I will link them down below. If you guys have any questions, tips, or anything that you want to say at all, don't hesitate to comment down below and I'll try my best to leave you guys a reply. So that's it for this video. See you guys in my next video.